Hi, this is video 259. Do comers to this channel after watching a video are finding it hard to understand what is going on. So please watch video 225 and then 227, Winter Restoration Tools. They are taught by Andrew Panton, manager over the restoration. He explains why and what's going on. For more information, go to my playlist, Winter Restoration Tools. There are 80 more videos with Andrew covering the last 8 years. I've left a link for these two videos in the description column, 225 and 227. On with the restoration. Chris has started making formers for the nose section of the fuselage. Dave's riveting up Phil's door frame. Dennis making a pattern and cutting large lightning holes in the formers or ribs of the trailing edge. Aids with the FN5 turret horizontal rotating rings. What you're working on, you stand, you?
Yeah, just making it sturdy. Sturdy and safe to work on.
Why did you want the platform in?
So we can get inside to drill the holes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, when you start the skins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of us will be in there drilling and the other person will be on this side holding the skin against the stringer.
Yeah.
Block of wood probably, and drill into the wood, and then when he's then put the grip bits in to hold over the place.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Good.
We'll see how it works.
Is that passed?
Say again?
Has that been passed?
I've just removed for inspection. It's all been looked at and whatnot.
Yeah.
Grown up to have a look at it. I'm not very grown up, you see. So. Back out.
I can see the ring now. And
hey?
Now yeah. You've got all the gubbins out the other side.
Yeah. Oh, you've got a good view of the ring now. Yeah. I took this out. I took this out last week.
Yeah.
Taking it out was easy, but making a wooden former to fit it was a right pain.
Yeah. Is there two there?
Yeah, so I've got one at this it's out, it comes out and it sits in there up at the top.
Yeah.
So there's one up that end and one up that end. So I've took
Can you use one frame for the two, just roll it over?
No, unfortunately you can't because it's angled, it's got a 70 degree angle on that side, then it goes to 60 degrees here, you know what I mean? So this angle that you can see here conforms with the skin of the aircraft. So you've got to get that angle right. It's a 90 degrees angle on the inside until you get to here, which is where the floor is, and then it's a 60 degree angle that way because the floor panel's fastened to it. So I had to make a former last week before, for it to fit in. So I made the former. Just need to cut some material out now and start thinking about making it.
Yeah.
But because Dave's made quite a few, I know the process of how he's done it, so I'm going to make it myself, and then just, if I'm doing anything wrong, obviously Dave will put me right. So that's
I know Dave did them solid, you most likely will do. And then he cut these the gussets. But wouldn't it be easier to bend just that section over, cut the gusset and then just bend those sections over? Or doesn't it work that way?
You could do.
Yeah.
You could do. Probably, you know what I mean? You could probably get away with that, but obviously then here you've got quite a length there, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you've got to start shrinking and stretching.
And it might start twisting here.
It might get out of shape a little bit.
Get out of like a banana,
so
I suppose it's best to keep them.
Make it all in one big piece.
Yeah.
Keep shrinking it and stretching it. I think there's somebody that was trapped in a submarine somewhere. That's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stuck in a submarine here, mate.
He's tapping Morse out. He wants to do a few more dollars though, doesn't he? Got a lot of dits. Yeah. Thanks, Chris. FN5 turret on the way for a paint flashover job with Mike. Do you have to paint as well, are you? A brush over?
Yeah.
Or a flashover?
Flashover, I think is a technical term, yeah. Yeah, that's as good as it'll get. So we're going to rebuild it as is. So get the perspex back on it as best we can from what we have.
Yeah.
The pile of rubbish that we have over there.
Can you clean the perspex up or not bothering? Because it's not yours, it wants it as a...
It'll go back on as is. There may be sections where we have to remake some of the sections, but then when it's all together, then we'll get it flat sprayed.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to paint it all individually, because it's too much effort, so we don't need to do that. It's just do the minimum required to get it looking nice, and then get it back to where it needs to be.
Yeah. Good.
And paint over.
Oh, these are the rings. Have you done them?
You can do them before and after if you want. And I've got to do them.
Yeah.
I've got to do half of that one, and half is not painted. So the insides are not painted.
That's where the rough bearings go, is it?
And I've got to paint the outside.
Yeah.
So it's half of this and all of that.
Inside and out.
Inside and out, yeah. So it's a little bit rough.
Yeah.
Normally we would have sort of paint stripped it, but it's sort of too big to go in the bath.
Actually, these have come off that one, but they're going on to James.
Yeah, these are, yes they are. These are the ones they got the other day off that stripping the turret. And yeah, so half of that and all of that. Got to do, just got to ask off all the screw holes.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Good. Okay, Mike, thanks. Dave's working on the rear fuselage. Still making parts, Dennis?
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of tooling at the moment for these large flange holes in the ribs, yeah. So we're just doing an experiment at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying this one out.
Can you really be able to do the concaving? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you look on there, look. Where I've curved it. Where I've used the router on it.
Yeah.
You see it. Take that away, see that.
Yes.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
And that goes on there. That goes in between, that goes on there like that. I've got to put 2 holes in the bolt holes in so they always line up the same.
Then will you be able to tap
And then
it
you
down?
just tap it over, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
You'll have to stretch
this one.
the material, will you, or not?
Well, the hole will be 4 inches, so just taking it over really. So hopefully it should be alright.
Yeah, without cracking.
This is the trial one, this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the 4 inch. We've got 4 inch to do. There's a 5 inch one on there, and there's a 7 inch on one of the ribs. And then
Fine, if it works
I've got
on one,
one
you
like,
can use it,
like an oblong thing. Yeah, if it works, we'll use it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll make the others the same.
Yeah.
We've got only 5 and 7 inch, obviously.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, well done, mate.
Right, so I'll just...
It looks good, Chris.
Eh?
Is it as good as it looks?
Oh, I don't know. Looks alright, doesn't it? For a first go. All that shrinking and stretching and
He's real proud of it.
puffing and puffing.
Is it passable, have they?
Eh?
Good.
Well, it looks the same shape as the other one. You know what I mean? So I can't be that far off.
And did you have any trouble, or did it go reasonably well?
Yeah, it's the difficult bit. The difficult bit was that bit. Because it's on the inside of the sharpest part of the radius, it's on the inside. and it's obviously bent further over. Rather than being 90 degrees, it's bent further over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really had to
Shrink that,
shrink
yeah.
it like hell, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought, well, because I was shrinking it, I started seeing little marks appearing right on the edge. So I had to polish them out, you know what I mean? I had
Yeah.
to keep polishing it, otherwise I think eventually
Yeah.
it would have split.
Yeah.
I just kept polishing all the, kept smoothing the edges off and just shrinking it ever so slightly, a little bit at a time, and yeah, it seemed to go alright.
And does it, have you tried offered it up?
I've not offered it up yet, no, because I've got to take the skins back off to get it in.
Oh.
So when it sits in the front, I've got to take the skins off to feed
Yeah.
it through, to then...
Yeah, it's the top one, top
It's the top
left-hand
one, yeah.
side one,
Yeah.
yeah. That one there.
Yeah. And then now I've done all the cutouts,
Yeah.
because the angle changes, it's 70 degrees here and it works its way to 60 degrees as it gets
Yeah.
further round. Now I've done the cutouts in it, just give me a little bit of artistic license now, just to try and get it spot on. So I'll offer it up and then I'll see what it looks like against the skin. And then I'll just adjust it accordingly then. But I mean, when you look at the cutouts, I mean they're all shapes. Do you know what I mean? I've just gone off the drawing.
Yeah.
Hence them as
I think,
drawing.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Dave made one and he used it on all of
That's
them,
it.
or made two,
That's it.
when he
That's
had
what
to
I've
go
done.
the other angle.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Yeah.
So I made a couple of templates to go over per the drawing, hence
Yeah.
they're all to the drawing, whereas these
Hey,
are all,
well done, mate.
yeah, it's coming on, isn't it?
Yeah. The opposition now for
Well-
artistic impressions.
Well, what I'll end up doing, I'll go, look Dave, I've already done one,
Yeah.
so I know how to do it, I'm getting no benefit out of doing any more, and he's an expert, he can crack on and get on with it, can't he?
What do you reckon now?
That's what I said.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass on the information
Yeah.
straight away.
He's here, isn't he? He didn't hear what I just said,
Yeah.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The twins.
Alright, Dave.
Yeah. The former twins.
Bender.
Couple of benders,
Benders.
bending metal.
Red Wine Dave, and what's your name, Chris?
Chief Tech Bender, apparently.
Yeah. Been named already.
Been named already.
Chief Tech Bender.
Chief Tech Bender, yeah.
Oh, well done.
I don't know.
I've told him how important it is to polish his old.
Yeah.
These,
Yeah,
you're right.
otherwise it
Yeah.
gets a bit rough. You know what I mean? Rough around the edges.
Looks good though, doesn't
It
it?
does, yeah. I was really impressed. I nearly said I was surprised, but I shan't say that.
Well, you would have been truthful because I was surprised too.
I was impressed when I saw it. I thought, hello, Red Wine Dave's had a go at that. No. Well done, Chris.
Red wine, Jay.
Jolly them work.
Yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
yeah. He'll want to fit it on the fuselage somewhere, you know.
Sorry?
He'll want to fit that on the fuselage.
Well, once you get
Well, he will. This,
a
the
bit more
note.
proficient in this, you can do all the rest and
Yeah.
be brave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the big uns.
Well, that's it. I'm not looking forward
Ah,
to
but-
these.
You had double bends. He only has one bend.
Double
Top,
bender.
double bend.
Yeah, double bend, don't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, interesting. I'm not looking forward to them because it joins there. Well, that one's not too bad, but the one below it joins there and then it joins again. Look at the size of it.
We'll be all right.
I'll take some
He'll be
sweet.
waving around like a
Of
banana.
course it will. I'll get Dave in there. Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Control surface things for the trim.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah. Where the cables and that go through.
Yes.
Terry and Gerald on the rear fuselage.
The tough small bit.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to put one of them onto the in there. We've done 2 or 3 already. It's just this last one is a bit tricky.
And what's Gerard doing?
I am making it is it's a little box for something.
A box.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Chris gave it to me to say make it.
Well, you're making it to that drawing, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's,
Right.
yeah. Go find somewhere to put it.
Yeah. The problem I've got is that we're trying to bend these things, and the machines don't really work well. So allegedly, there's one coming next week, inshallah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. When you did this, did you have a tool to cut that and to bend it?
Absolutely. Chris has got one while we're doing them there. Yeah. It's basically 2 circles. That one is different because this one was literally punched out, but it needed a huge amount of force to do it because there is no cutting device. It's simply an edge of stainless steel on aluminium and put it through. Very heavy. But the one that Chris is using, and what Dave and all those ones are, you can circle, and as you go around you cut the circle, and then you polish the circle, and then you bend that bit out, so it's a two-stage thing.
Right, Chris, what are you going to tell us about this Former which you competed with Red Wine Dave?
Well, I've trial fitted it, and it looks like, well, it fits, and it's going the right way. Do you know what I mean? It's going the right road, so it fits, which is not a bad thing.
And it's fitted okay, no problem at all?
Not really, no, it's just a little bit awkward where there's a cutout on this side, where it cut out on here, and then a cutout on here, and you've got to slide them both together.
Oh yeah.
So it was a bit awkward getting it in, but...
Oh, you put the cutout on, have you?
Yeah, I put the cutout on it, so I did the cutout, but I had to make sure I had to cut it out at the right place, and so I put the cutout in and slid it on, and yeah, it seems to be fitting alright. There was a little bit here that concerned me, which was where this stringer is. So is it, so it all sits flush with the stringers, like where it should be here, but this one's set back ever so slightly. I mean, you can do that with it, which will make it flush, because the skin's going to rivet to that and to this. So I was chatting to Dave about it, and he said stick the old one back on, the original, and see what that looks like, and the original's set back. See how it's got a set back in here?
So one of them is
so the original's set back as well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That was under tension or what?
so that's been under tension, so obviously when you rivet it together, it's got a bit of tension on it.
Yeah.
Well,
so
when
it's the stringer what's a bit
I think so.
damaged.
So when it comes to replacing the stringer, I'll put the curve in it, same as what this one's got, just to bring it out a
Because
little
the
bit.
stringers, look though, they've got a bit of a bow in
They
them.
have yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, I took a full length stringer out that side, and when I took it out and de-riveted it, I was expecting it to look like a big banana, but it was literally straight as a die.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? So I think we've got 2 lids coming now, so we can start making our own curved stringers. So I'll start curving them.
That'd be good.
So I've only got another 7 to do. It's alright, isn't it?
7, and you've only done half of one though, haven't
so
you?
I've done that one, so I've got the other side to do, and then obviously work my way down then
Yeah.
to the whoppers at the bottom.
So, but do it again.
Yeah, I'll get all that blue stuff off it, give it a good clean.
Mind you, with that blue stuff on, it shows up better for me.
Yeah, it's just been protecting it really well. I've been having it in and out the vice.
Yeah, so if you make them to the drawing, then it's going to show up if any of these stringers are wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you'll be able to sort them out.
Yeah. Because a lot of these little cutouts, none of them are the same. They're not to the drawing, or they've initially done them to the drawing, and then when they put the stringers in where they've meant to do the pickup, it's been too close. There's no gap, no fretting gap, so they've just filed them. You know what I mean? So you'll find a lot of them. On the original, they're all different cutouts.
All right. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Small hole?
All the trim trowels
Oh, yeah.
and tough null blocks on them. Tough null
Why are
blocks.
you having to just take the edge off that?
I've had to cut the hole.
Oh, I see. You cut the hole in it, yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't cut it in when it was on the bench, which is a shame.
Yeah.
And it would have made life a bit easy.
Oh, good.
Not ready to be there. Take things easy, Terry.
Norman predicted he would have a skin on this week, but when I turned up on the Tuesday, no skins on. He texted me on Thursday with a photo showing the skin pinned to the fuselage. Well done, Norman. So I've come for another prediction.
It might be another couple of weeks because I'm on holiday next week.
Well, that's cheating, that is.
Well, if I get all these in, it's the next thing to do.
There's
but
so many fiddly bits to do, isn't there?
still got to fix that onto there.
Yeah.
So that's the 3 bracket. I've done. That's fixed on that side, but these brackets have got to go on here,
Yeah.
and then these have still got to be connected. But at the front anyway, might get one at the front by the end of the week.
Might. And have you taken the jig off to get former 35 riveted up?
We did do, yeah. So that was slid forward, so they could get the countersink rivets behind the back of it.
Yeah.
So there's rivets underneath there were countersunk as well.
Yeah.
Obviously that's where the tailplane goes. And the same on that side. So that's been done as well.
Have you done the coupler rivets at the top yet?
No.
Or the join to the two?
No, not yet. In next week.
Right.
NW next week. Manana.
I thought that was my initial. So, I know we'll say not next week, next month. There's only 2 days, isn't there? Next month.
That covers a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be alright.
Yeah. This is double skin the door frames, aren't they?
Yeah, that one's done now, so that's all.
Is the other side double skinned as well?
Yeah, I'm just working my way up.
That's Phil's handiwork around the door frame with all the gussets.
Nice to be with this side. All the counts up here.
That side's done with the double skin riveted together now.
Yeah, and then do the same to this side.
And this side, it's the one you're working
Yeah, just
on now.
starting on
That's one you did earlier.
one. Yes.
This is the rotating turret ring.
Yeah.
So the first job on this will be you put it upside down. There's a whole series of special bolts going in through these holes. So that what's special about them is they're basically come out the other end as a thread, but on this end they've got like a round head with a flat on one side, and the flat goes up against this metal here, so it can't rotate.
It's like a spigot, that is it?
Yeah. So each one's got a round with a flat on the side. You push all those through, and on some turrets they're all different lengths, and some turrets are all the same. But we've got them up there, all marked in their correct positions from when we took them out. Yeah. So they all get pushed in. So that's the first thing you've got to remember to do that, because you can't do it later. And then once that's on, this is the upper rotating turret ring. So the upper rotating turret ring goes on, and then once that's on, all of the bearings can go in. So there's bearings that go onto these. You see these fittings here with 3 studs. There's bearings that go that way. They're the horizontal bearings that stop it going that way. Yeah. And then there's other bearings that go through these big holes here. Yeah. And they're the vertical rollers, so they work in that plane. So you've got vertical rollers, and you've got horizontal rollers, and then the whole thing can't go up and down, and it can't wiggle back left and right. So that's the turret ring formed. And then after, when we get it back, well, it's over there, but it needs heat, needs some treatment on it. Then the other ring has got the gears on it.
Yeah, it goes there.
And then that clamps on top of this, which when it's the right way up, this is upside down.
Yeah.
When that ring goes on, oh, go on, get it. So once all your bearings are in, this
is upside down at the moment.
Currently upside down, yeah. So this ring this is also a fixed ring. So this fixed ring is the lower fixed ring, and it goes on the upper fixed ring. It's got the gear teeth in it, so the motor, the turret motor, and the gunner's emergency hand rotation all drive off this. And this one goes on top of here, and it bolts through all of these holes onto the other one.
Is that the wrong way up though, isn't it?
No, it's the right way up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's the gears? Oh, of course, the gears.
Yeah, the gears.
The motors.
Because the motor pokes through here.
Ah, that's it. Yeah.
So we'll show that.
Yeah.
So that's where the motor goes. So you can see the teeth. You can probably just make out the teeth down there. So when the motor goes on, when the motor goes on, it drives into here. Yeah. And then the hand rotation gear. Can't see the whole thing.
It's just a one motor drive, but it's a double motor.
It's two motors, back to back. So two motors come out to about here. Yeah, but this is all completely upside down. Yeah. So any like these holes here, the countersunk ones, they're the ones that hold it together. The ones that aren't countersunk, you see where this needs treating.
Yeah.
The ones that aren't countersunk are the ones that hold it to the aircraft. Yeah. So you only put bolts in the countersunk one. So that's loosely how it goes together. But when we get around to put it together, I'll let you know, and then.
Oh, good.
And then you can take the pictures and write the Haynes manual.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I imagine what we ought to do is photograph it and write a book.
Yeah.
Like the FN5 manual.
Yeah. So when do you think you'll be doing actually assembling it? Start next Tuesday? This Thursday?
It might be Thursday. I can only get in Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Andy's not here at all today, so it kind of depends how that goes. If I could get that finished today, then this is the next thing to do.
Yeah.
But we know you want to film it, so but it'll be a slow process because it'll be, you'll have to take some pictures of those irritating little studs going in and then stop and then
Good.
So I don't think we'll get very far with it on Thursday.
No.
We can leave it till Tuesday.
Well, I'll do it. Yeah, make it Tuesday if it's
the next
possible.
Week, because we can always help out Terry on the Mitchell anyway while we're waiting.
Oh, that's good. I mean, thanks, Andy. That will be very interesting.
Right, yeah. That's what we'll do then.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Don't go away just yet. This was my 400th video I've uploaded. No, I haven't hooked it. Don't go away just yet. This was my 400th video uploaded onto YouTube. To mark this milestone, I put a link in the description column to the first 3 videos I took and uploaded. These were a Vera and BBMF Lancaster flying around Lincolnshire. The first one's not very good, but the other 2 are okay. I thought the camera was going to fall over then. It's a bit one-sided now. Cheers for now and thanks for watching. Am I still one-sided?